The fact that I've written this story down brings dishonor on me, as it's only supposed to be an oral tradition. Feel shame. Feel free to drink the blood of the land. Good evening. Welcome to come warm your bones by the fire. My house is your house, and you have been chosen, because you should too stay as long as you like, so to experience some Celtic hospitality. I hope my tales don't bother you too much. Because tonight we will be telling the tale passed down over 1,000 years. This is not my story. I'm only telling it. This story is a traveller, just like me, passed from one tongue to another as part of an ancient Celtic oral tradition. So I share with you the tale of the island. In the olden days, our Celtic people dominated the mainland with swords and shields at hand, sometimes settling on the coastline, as it was for this particular tribe, the Dragon. This tribe flourished with extreme violence and was known throughout the land, but they had so much success that they became crowded in numbers. So the finest scouts were chosen by the warlord, the king. He chose only the finest and most handsome warriors to find new territory. These people were known as the Three. They were the burnt, poisoned, and blind. Their names describe their attributes, as poison was addicted to hallucinogenic flowers and poisonous fruits. He was their cautious leader. The burnt was his entire body had been melted in a previous battle, and his nose had fused with his chin. Blind had always been blind, but he was a giant of a man and was brutal in attack while moving forward. The three were discussing plans to reach new territory. Then Blind said to the burnt, "It is so kind of our neighbours, the strange Germanic tribe, to gift us this ship we call the Dragon, to ferry us to new land." The burnt said, "We'll set out tomorrow on our Viking ship to gather information of fertile land for our people to prosper." Their ship was fairly divinely inspired by neighbouring tribes' people's infinite wisdom and had a dragon in the front, popping up out of the waves as they started rowing their vessel into the sea. They sang traditional songs of murder, extreme violence, and immortality as they remembered previous battles that they sang. "This ship glides well," Poison announced, as he stood at the front of the vessel with his blade fastened to his belt, chainmail on his wrists, and nothing else on other than a cape, as he was already celebrating the victory of newfound land. Burnt Man was dressed in a Hessian sack, and Blind was adorned in tartan regalia. "I'm the leader. I'm the poison running through my veins," yelled Poison. "I'm from the mountains, but I will bring death and destruction across the seas if anyone should run into me." Blind was intuitive but could not sense land. The burnt was addicted to fire. Only Poison could sense not land, but the absence of water. So they set out, the three. Don't think too loudly, Poison said. Don't even mutter a word. This is purely a reconnaissance mission. To observe. We don't have to do anything. But to see. They had all abstained from alcohol the night before to wake up early, but Poison was indulging in huge amounts of crushed hallucinogenic berries and smoking the dried leaves of a poisonous shrub. Burnt was asleep and resembled a crumpled blanket. The Blind was praising the gods and chanting as the ship took a undercurrent. Poison said, "This undercurrent has teeth," until they came to empty seas. Poison said, "So empty that it's suspicious." "How can an empty sea be suspicious?" proclaimed the Blind. "I know danger when I feel it. It's there. It's a dangerous island. Absence of seas. And I usually hate the water. How many times have I nearly drowned? It's not funny. But here is land, I tell you. This is land. It's not the other." The other two whispered. Poison referred to an ancient language that need not be discussed as forbidden to talk about, of a foreign ancient culture that existed before the Celtic people, and all these words mixed into one. Disguising land, I can feel it, the other two complained, and Poison growled in a deep, chesty speech, with his words harshly, and each word interconnected like the tapestry of a Celtic cloth. "You wouldn't know how many times I've gone without water, and I have is no water. It's an island. Go there freely. Go 3 times round to see from another angle. The ocean is a strange thing, so let's see. We're running out of heartbeats, and I'm longing for my wife," the Blind giant yelled. "Your tartan regalia is your detriment. You should be naked and in victory just like me. I'm the Poison King, and all you're thinking of is your wife, because you cannot see. I'll rip your clothing off your body. Now follow me." Poison pointed his sword to the sun and said, "It's land." They got their vessel and went 3 times round the abnormality in its entirety. "Dead Sea, so quiet," Poison said, "too empty." Upon sailing 3 times round was revealed a glittering vapor, the interconnected flowing rivers' outlets. "There it is, in all its majesty," Poison whispered. Shadow was bothered. Blind said, "Do not." The others said, "Let's go." He said, "Do not. I sense something." "Just wait. I feel something," Poison said. "I can feel it. It's absence of water." Blind man can see what cannot be seen. Let's wait. In the dread of the sea. For over an hour they said, "Let's wait." Poison said, "The shadows, they can play tricks on me. So if you concentrate longer than you need to on the land, shadow stretches and something creeps. This is optical illusion." Poison said, "This happens to me before. I know this in the mountains." They sat for hours in silence at the Dead Sea. Blind said, "It's not safe," and Poison said, "It's shadows." They said, it's a naked man." A naked man jumped up and ran across the sand. Then a huge cat jumped up from the land, ran down the beach and devoured the naked man. "The cat is black. I told you about the shadows, but this is real," Poison said. "It's mimicry. The island is feeding off us." its parasite like our ancient rituals. Then again they watched with the eyes. The cat, she hunt down and kill the man again, and again, and again, and again, until they can take no more. We can take any more. We're running out of heartbeats, said Blind. This shadow creeps more, said Poison. It's like poison. Then Burnt Man said, let's burn our skin with fire. No, no, no. Let's wait, said Poison. And again the man, he ran out on the beach and was devoured by the giant cat with yellow eyes. But a large cat on the beach. I don't like this, said Poison. Within the mimic loop, like a suicidal dream that had come to Poison before, come to haunt him. Then, as I wanted to row the boat away, the black cat swam out. The cat appeared, and swimming out onto the beach, onto the water, the eyes like a giant whirlpool, swallowing them up, swallowing their ship up. Don't look into its eyes, yelled Poison. The cat's eyes became large like a whirlpool, swimming into the sea and sucking them up. It's drowning me, and we're stuck in a mimic loop. Fuck this, said the Poison. Curse this, curse the gods. No, 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 said Poison. Take my poison, said Poison. The Burnt Man said, burnt your skin. The Blind said, pluck out your ears. Stab your eyes out, they said. The Blind said, and we will be free. This island has its grip on us. And they sailed away and they were free.